Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley if you're new. Today we're finally doing my Q&A. I just want to let you guys know, if I wasn't getting back to your guys' messages, it's because I just, for the first time, got on my computer the other day on Instagram. I usually always use my phone for everything. I record with my phone, I edit my videos, I do everything with my phone. Well, there's a whole nother other folder on Instagram that I had no idea about when I got on my computer. So I had so many messages and stuff in there, and I just want to apologize if I... Why is the light doing that? Is it? It's every time I move. Hold on, let's try to fix that. Still doing it? Maybe not as bad? I don't know. What was... Oh yeah, the computer. So I do have a lot more questions now, and if you see me looking down a lot, it's because I'm using my computer to look up the questions. So alright, let's get to it. Why did you start your YouTube channel? A lot of it was for self-esteem reasons. I didn't have great self-esteem, and we'll get to that question next of why. And I wanted to make more friends, more mommy friends particularly, because I really don't have any where I live. I mean, I have my sisters and my cousins, and I come from a huge family, which is great. Those are the main two reasons, and my self-esteem, even though I am a tiny YouTube channel, it has helped tremendously. So that's always a plus, right? And why I have low self-esteem. Okay, well, my next question is what is your life story? How long have you been clean? I'm assuming that you have a story because of your teeth. Okay. First, I want to say never judge a book by their cover. I've never done a hardcore drug in my life. My teeth aren't messed up because of that. I've never been addicted to anything. I do have a problem with my teeth that was hereditary, and I've been dealing with it my whole life. I am in the process of getting all of that fixed, but it costs a crap ton of money. So it's a slow process. So, I guess what I gotta say to that is never judge a book by their cover. You don't know somebody else's life. You don't know the life they're living. Enough of that. It's a touchy topic. Hey. Do you plan on having your kids on your channel more? Honestly, that's up to my kids. I'm not one of those moms that push my kids in front of the camera. If they want to be on it, that's fine. If they don't want to be on it, that's fine. My 8-year-old daughter, she does want to do a cleaning video with me soon, so we'll see if we really do that or not. And that's also why you guys will only see me clean her room one time. It's up to her. She has asked me to record it, and that's the time I did record it. And then other times I was cleaning in there and she didn't want me to record it. They asked to be. We've talked about it beforehand. It's all up to them. So, you gotta watch and see. What is your favorite drink? Coffee. Always. It's 9:30 at night. I'm drinking coffee. My favorite color is purple. It's been since I was a kid. Who's your favorite singer? Oh, right under that, they asked, what's my favorite music? I'm going to start with what's my favorite music. I'm all over the place. My all-time favorite is country. I'm a country girl at heart. I know I'm from Michigan, but I've lived in Kentucky. I love country. And I also listen to alternative rock. I listen to very little rap, but I do listen to rap. I'm from the state where Eminem came from. I mean, I do listen to rap. So my favorite singers would be Alan Jackson is my number one. He's been my favorite singer since I was 2 years old. Also, there's a question about have I ever met anyone famous? Alan Jackson is the only person I ever met that was famous, and it's when I was a child, but it's a memory that I will never forget. And my second favorite singer / rapper would be Tom McDonald. I'm sure people are looking at me like I am crazy when I say that, but you really got to listen to his songs, and not all of them are the controversial songs. I bought a couple of his albums already, and there's so much more music to him than what YouTube sees. Most of his songs that are on his albums, they never make it, they don't hit YouTube. You actually have to buy those CDs, and he does amazing work. I can't even lie. For being an independent artist, he does some very great stuff. So I'd have to go with those two. Do I plan on getting a bigger house? Yes. Eventually. I mean, obviously my 2-bedroom trailer is not big enough for us all. We've actually been looking for a place since right before COVID started. There's a certain area about 3 hours away that we're looking into, and I'm not ready to give up that area yet. I really, really want to be there, but realistically, there's nothing available anymore. Nothing. So we just have to wait. Hopefully in the next year or two, we'll be able to find something. That would be great. What's my favorite pastime? Or me time? I really like to read. I read just about anything. Dean Koontz is my favorite. And the Twilight series. But I could read all day long. But the problem with that is once I pick up a book, I have a very, very hard time putting it down until I'm done. A very hard time. But that is the one thing that I like to do for myself. That's probably the only thing I do for myself. I read. My favorite song. I'm not going to count any Alan Jackson songs because they're all my favorites. So if it's somebody besides Alan Jackson, probably be Don't Take the Girl by Tim McGraw. That's an oldie but goodie. My favorite restaurant. All of these questions are from the same person too. And I'm assuming everybody wants to remain anonymous because 99.9% of the messages went to my inbox folder, not in the comments or anything of my videos. So I'm assuming these people want to be left anonymous. They don't want to be known, so I'll leave it that way. My favorite restaurant. Probably Chili's. Yeah, probably Chili's. My favorite candle scent? Apple cinnamon. By far. I know most people only use those like fall, Christmas time. No, not me. All year round for me. Are you high maintenance? No. My nails aren't done. My makeup's not done. My hair's not done. No. Not at all. Are you more likely to avoid conflict or engage it head on? I don't like conflict. My mom actually calls me the pit bull of the family, though. I do deal with it. I'm very opinionated. I'm outspoken. But I don't necessarily like it. I do avoid it when I can, but I won't let anybody walk all over me or walk all over anybody I love. Or walk all over a random person. I mean, we need more kindness in this world. Am I a dog person or a cat person? I have both. But I must say I'm more of a cat person. Yeah. I just realized that too. Am I a good cook? I am, and I've been told I am. I know how to cook a lot of things. I don't like cooking, but I do like baking. I do enjoy baking. But cooking, like dinner time, that's the worst part of the day for me. It's just, and honestly, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think it's because of my household. Nobody likes the same things, and my husband, all he eats is beef or occasionally pork chops. He won't touch chicken. He's a very picky eater, and two of my kids are the same way. So usually when I'm cooking is not something necessarily that I like. So I think that has a lot to do with me not liking cooking. But yes, I know how to cook, and I am a very good cook. What is good about how I'm living my life? I think everything. I mean, I have a pretty happy life. I mean, I guess I don't understand that question completely. Who has left the most impact on my life? I have 3 people. My grandma, who died when I was around 9 or 10 years old. So she impacted a lot of my childhood. For my teen years, it was my uncle who also passed away. For my adult years, it was my mother-in-law who also passed away. And most people, they don't have a great relationship with their in-laws, but I had the best mother-in-law anybody could ever ask for. And the way she loved my children was an unbelievable love. Oh, it makes me sad thinking about it. Next question. Who is the biggest pet? Oh, God. Who's the biggest pack rat I know? My hubby. Seriously. And his is all like tools and stuff, because he does construction. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that, but yeah, he does construction. Or he did. He actually just got a new job. But for the last 10 years, that's what he's done. And he just has a ridiculous amount of tools and stuff like that. Are you a stay-at-home mom? Yes, I am. Can you sing? No. I sing all the time, only in front of my kids. I've never, ever, ever sung in front of anybody other than my children. Because it's something I enjoy doing. I really enjoy doing it, but I'm no good at it. Do you prefer the Titanic or the Notebook? You guys want to know a little secret? I've never seen the Notebook. So I'm going to say Titanic. Do I have a tattoo? I have one. And I'm not proud of it. I'm proud of what it says because it says mom and dad in it. But I got it done when I was 15 in my basement. My parents were not happy. And it's horrible. I'll try to take a picture and put it over here somewhere, but it's bad. I really need to get it fixed. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Oh. Again, that's a hard one. I'm going to take it back a couple years ago to who I started watching originally. I started watching Living with Cambria a couple years ago with her hoarding series. And she's actually the one that got me into wanting to do the cleaning. Well, her house is almost perfect. Well, I shouldn't say it's almost perfect because she cleans her butt off almost every single day. So that's why it's perfect. But she doesn't live in the same type of lifestyle I live in, per se. But I really enjoyed watching her, and I still watch her to this day, every video. But my other 3, 4, 5, I have quite a few that I really like, but Fearfully Created, Marina, and Lacey, those are the 2 that actually got me into making my own channel. I don't know them personally, I don't talk to them, but they made me feel at home when I was watching their videos. They showed me that it was okay to live the life that I'm living. Not everything is perfect. And I'm doing the best that I can, and that's okay. So, those 3 are the reasons I started my YouTube channel, but I also made a lot of good friends. I also like Kimmy's channel, and I like It'll Be Alright with Renee. I enjoy all of them very much, so I'm not going to choose who's my favorite. Also, Chaos with Brittany. Is that the name of her channel? I'm going to have to go double check that. Hold on. She's super sweet, though, too, and I adore watching her videos. Brittany's Beautiful Chaos is what it is. So she's also one of the ones I really like. Okay, now gotta go find my way back to my questions. What's my most embarrassing moments? I've walked into a couple, like, glass walls before, thinking they weren't there. But, I mean, I fall down the stairs and stuff like that a lot, so... My whole life is my embarrassing moment. Do you cuss? Unfortunately, I do, and I've been told I have a mouth of a truck driver. I need to work on that, and I am working on that. And I blame my father because he also, I mean, so does he. So, do I go to church? I do, and I actually just started going back to church. I do come from a religious family. We're Baptist. My uncle is a pastor. My whole life, I mean, my whole childhood I went to church. My mom was our Sunday school teacher. So, over the last couple of weeks, I did decide to go back. So, and it's probably the best decision I've made in a very long time. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? Which one is your favorite? The Hunger Games, no. The Twilight series and Harry Potter, I've read both of those, actually twice, and that's something weird for me because, oops, sorry. That's something weird for me because usually when I read a book, I can't read it again. But with the Harry Potter series and the Twilight series, I own both of them, and I love them both equally, so. What is my favorite TV show? I don't watch much TV. When I do, I take that back. I watch Friends every night while I'm falling asleep, but I've been doing that since I was a kid. I've watched every single episode. So I do enjoy Friends, and I like Young Sheldon. How many siblings do I have? I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers. If I can go anywhere in the world, where would it be? I'm not getting on a plane, ever. So there's that. So anywhere in the United States, probably California. I've been to North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Wisconsin, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, New York. I've been to a lot of places. So, I think, but I wouldn't mind seeing California. What's the best compliment I've ever received? Any compliment about my children, honestly. The first movie, what is the first movie you remember seeing? As a child? I know this isn't the first movie I've seen because this is probably when I was probably 8 or so, but The Ring. And the only reason I remember it is because I could swear, and my mom swears up and down that's not what happened. But my mom made me watch it, made all of us watch it, because she's very into the scary movies and stuff. And I remember being traumatized as a kid with that thing coming out at the TV at me. So that's the first movie I actually honestly ever remember watching. What's my favorite movie? Didn't I already do that? Oh, no, I did the TV show. My favorite movie would be Hocus Pocus. All day. Hocus Pocus. What do I like about my home? I don't like much about it, but I'm thankful for it, if that makes sense. I'm thankful to have a roof over my head. I respect my home. I want to work on my home. I want to make it better. But the fact that it's so small, it makes it hard to enjoy, if that makes any sense. Am I a morning person or a night owl? A night owl. I have such a hard time sleeping at night, and I really, really need to work on that. What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? Start my coffee. And then a lot of the other questions I have, they're not really appropriate for YouTube. So we're not going to go into those. Because there are kids that I know watch my channel. There's a little girl across the street from me. She watches my channel. My children watch my channel. My nieces and nephews watch it sometimes. So there's certain things I'm just not going to be sharing. If you want to get to know me better, if you want to know more certain details, you are always welcome to get back to me on Instagram. And that's what I did with this person. I did some of her questions I did answer. But in the privacy of a message. The whole world don't need to see that. So, what is my goal for my channel in the future? This is my last question, as far as from you guys. I don't really know what my goal is per se. I mean, I'm doing what I wanted to do. I'm making friends. I'm making videos. I'm interacting with people, and I'm loving it. So this is my goal, and I'm reaching it. Made it this far. Thanks for watching. That was a little awkward for me to go back and edit and watch myself. But it was fun. I did enjoy doing it, and I like the fact that you guys are getting to know me a little better. But like I said, if you guys have any more questions, just go to my Instagram or the comments down below. And if you have any type of advice from the other YouTubers out there for the Q&As and how to get used to staring at the camera, that would be great as well. So you can also leave some tips down below for me. Alright, I will catch you guys down in the comments.